Here's Kaz Cannella. Hey, tell me what you value most as a pitcher. If you could boil it down to one stat only that you prioritize.
Stat. Strike percentage.
Strike percentage. Why is that?
And I don't even know if I would say strike percentage, but I don't know. I don't think it's a stat, just the quality of pitches, but I think the closest stat to that is strike percentage, just because there's so much out of your control after the ball leaves your hand. So just being able to stay with quality pitches is the best thing for me.
Has it always been that way? Like if I asked you in college, let's say junior year at Northeastern, would you say strike percentage?
I would like to think so, but I was a little bit of a different pitcher back then. So I think just mostly, I think I was more of just pure ground ball pitcher at that time. So I think I'd look at my ground ball rate.
How have you changed the most?
Just continuing to develop my pitches, adding the slider a couple of years ago, and then just understanding pitching better and how to, maneuver through a lineup multiple times.
Scorcher of a foul for Cannella. Here with Kyle Murphy, second-year Dogs pitcher. Whoa, Kaz broke it.
He's a strong guy.
He just fouled off the pitch. Why'd he break his bat?
He broke it on the swing, and then he really snapped it over his knee.
I didn't see the first break. Let's see. Oh, I see. So he chips it, and he's like, all right, this bat's done. Let's finish it.
Yeah, might as well. And if people at home didn't see it like you, then they probably think Kaz has some pretty strong legs,
Have you ever broken the bat like that?
Over my knee? No.
Yeah.
I barely hit with wood bats.
When was the last time as Cannella gets plunked? So his bat broke and then he got hit. Adventurous at bat for Cannella. So Kyle Murphy, when was the last time you hit regularly?
Senior year of high school.
And how were you?
I was okay. I hit over 500.
Okay? That's like breaking the way baseball works.
Yeah, it was Massachusetts. High school baseball is decent. I think but depending on your schedule that year. So it was good, but definitely when I looked myself in a mirror and said, could I hit off myself? It was an absolute no.
Could I hit off myself? No. Okay, so you were saying I'm such a good pitcher, the hitter pales in comparison.
And I was technically recruited to Northeastern as a two-way, mostly pitcher, but they were going to give me a chance to hit. But recovering from Tommy John, hitting bothered it more. So I focused on just getting back to throwing and getting back healthy, and then I won a starting job on Sunday right after that. So I just gave up hitting altogether.
Watching Tilson now chatting with Murphy. So you were recruited to be a two-way, ended up just pitching, and now here you are as a professional pitcher. You've pitched in two pretty high-level leagues, trajectory pointing up. Do you think you'd be in this position if you signed on as a two-way?
No. I think my development as a pitcher would have suffered just because trying to do both at a high level is very difficult.
You have to be Shohei Ohtani.
Which it's incredible what he's doing because, the work that you have to put in to master your craft as a pitcher and as a hitter, it's like a full-time job just for one. So to be able to do both, it's as we're seeing with him, it's all unheard of, especially this day and age.
To hit 46 home runs last year while pitching. Charlie Tilson lacing one the other way. And 2 on, no one out. The Dogs have put a beating on Lake Country pitching in every inning. Leading by 9. Cannella to second, Tilson to first. Hey, how about this offense this weekend? Seems like they needed it.
It's awesome. Would love to see it. All the guys in the lineup are such hard workers, and things weren't going their way for a stretch there, but they never countered what they were going to do. They always showed up, put the work in, and it was only a matter of time before things started to click.
6 straight games with 5 runs or fewer, and now 3 straight games with 7 or more.
Yeah, it's great to see. Being at home definitely helps. It's a little more comfortable here.
On that note, a base hit for Michael Krause. Loads him up with no one out, and Ryan Lidge coming up. That's dangerous if you're a Dockhound.
Yeah, and I've always believed in hitting is contagious. When a lot of guys are struggling, it's easy for other guys to fall into that struggle. But when you're seeing the ball get hit around the yard and fall, it's really easy to go up there with a lot of confidence, and you're almost fighting at the bat rack for who wants to get up next.
Okay, so flip side of that, there's a pitcher, and you're a pitcher, so you've been on the other end of that. Not often, but a couple times. What does it feel like when you sense the contagion spreading on the other side?
I don't really think that you sense that, because you're just so locked in and ready for that next pitch that you don't even think about it sometimes, and you're just ready to go. As long as you're on that mound and the manager has the ball in your hand, you're ready to go, and with everything you got, trying to get that next guy out no matter what's happened the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters.
Yeah, stay in the moment.
Exactly.
That's what Taylor Beloy's trying to do. Bases loaded, no one out. Hey, Murph, I want to ask you our trivia, brought to you by Wintrust. Emory University, home of the Eagles or Geese?
It's got to be Eagles.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard of a logo, a mascot be the Geese.
What would the logo look like?
Just a goose?
Yeah, I guess a single goose. It could be Justin Goosenbrown.
I was just going to say we could have a picture of his face.
Okay, so Kyle Murphy says Eagles. Here's the 1-2. On the ground, off the mound and through. It's a base hit for Lidge. Canella scores. So does Tilson. It's 11-0. Sometimes every single bounce goes your way.
Yeah.
No different here. So now 11 runs on 12 hits. Ryan Lidge has hit 7 singles in the series.
Staying simple with it, just finding the holes. I think they shifted him a few times, and he just hit a little single through the shortstop hole. Just staying with what he does best and just simplify it at the plate.
Runners at the corners. Hobson, big swing and a miss.
Going back to that, Emory Eagles. It flows nice. The Emory.
It does work.
The Emory Geese. I mean, it could work.
It's a little choppy.
Yeah.
Whew, another big swing and a miss. Also, Eagles are intimidating. Is it Goose? No. Eagles, you got it, Murph.
Love it.
Jack Heinrich, who was in the booth last few innings, he did not get it. And here's an opposite field hit for Hobson. Keep that line moving. That's 4 straight singles, and the Dogs by 12. Little opposite field poker. You mentioned the shift with Lidge. Casey goes against the shift. If hitting is contagious, we got an outbreak.
Yeah. It's an outpour today. Love to see it.